This is a video on how to work a knit through the back loop and a purl through the back loop. These are typically used in twisted stitch designs, often called Bavarian twisted stitches or Austrian twisted stitches, or Bavarian traveling twisted stitches or Austrian traveling twisted stitches. The designs are usually worked on a background of reverse stockinette or purls, and then the twisted stitches give the design on the right side of the fabric. So for the first row across, we're just going to work some twisted knits. So those are knits through the back loop. So we'll work over to the first column. So here we are with our column of knits. And normally you would knit through the front loop, like you would go from the left to the right through the stitch and then wrap your yarn. But for a knit through the back loop, you go down through the back leg, just straight down this way, pick up the yarn and knit it through the back. And that twists the stitch to the right. Can you see how the base of the stitch is twisted right there? Let's move to the next one. I pull the yarn taut between a knit and a purl. That keeps ladders from forming between the knits and the purls. Here we go again. Instead of knitting through the front, we're going to just take the needle down through the back leg and knit it through the back leg, through the back loop. Pull the yarn taut, purl, 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 and we'll do one more. We're going down through the back leg, knit, pull the yarn tight, purl, purl, purl. Now we'll do the reverse on the wrong side of the fabric. We're going to purl through the back loop. It's the same concept, just using purls instead of knits. So we're going to knit over to the first column. Now they're hard to see on this side. It just kind of looks like a 3-1 ribbing, but you'll see it when we come up to it. Here we come up to it. We can see that this is the purl stitch. Normally you would purl by bringing the yarn forward and going down through the front leg. But for purl through the back loop, you're going to bring the yarn forward, come up through the back leg, and purl it. Switch to your knits. Now we're going to do one more. We bring the yarn forward, and I'm pulling it taut between the knit and the purl. Come up through the back leg from the left to the right, purl it. We'll do one more. Bring the yarn forward, pull it taut. The needle comes up through the back loop of that stitch, purl it, and knit. Let's look at the right side of the fabric. So it's making these twisted columns of stitches. They're very neat and tidy looking. Happy knitting!